Well, hi Cancers, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for May's reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. It is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the center of the first part of the reading. So Cancers, let's find out what the universe needs you to know for the month of May. Any advice, anything you need to be aware of for Cancers? And there you are right there, universe. For Cancers, please, universe. What do they need to know? Okay, I think we have enough for Cancers. What do you need to know for the month of May? And there you are as the Chariot. That is your card. Have a couple leftovers for the second half of the reading. Okay, Cancers, the overall energy of this reading is the Seven of Swords. Now this tells me that the universe is very much aware that there is some sort of deceitful behavior around you, and I need to read on to find out what this might be. Up here in your highest energy is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. But the energy of this card is toxic. It's about being tied to someone who is bound to someone or something else, which makes this toxic. So this toxic energy is in your life. And these are the two strongest energies of your reading, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, is what's going to happen. So, there is toxic energy in your life. There is deceitfulness in your life. But you know, you have a brand new life cycle here. I think you're moving away from it. See the Devil waving goodbye? I think you're putting this behind you. This is the energy that was in your life. Because the world, the new life cycle, is just on the other side. And on the other side of the world is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. And the Chariot is all about moving forward. You are moving into a new life cycle. The month of May is going to be fantastic. Getting away from toxic energy that's been in your life. It's been deceitful. So you're moving away from it. That's awesome. And then under this Devil energy and next to this deceitful energy, I have the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands is a soulmate relationship. Very strong. Union between two people. There is love and joy associated with this card. Someone, you know, it almost feels like someone was interfering in a soulmate relationship here. Was being deceived. It almost feels like someone who pretends to be your friend, or someone who maybe wants your soulmate, something like that, but they're going away, and you are entering a new life cycle without this without this bad energy. So I think you're staying with the soulmate. That's a very strong soulmate card right there. You see the 1111? This is a meant to be type soulmate energy. So on the other side of this deceitful energy of the Seven of Wands, and this is lying, stealing, cheating, rumors, you know, taking, not giving. There's so many things it can be, but it's nothing that anybody wants in their life. Either is the energy of the Devil, and the Devil is waving goodbye, and I'm thinking this whole thing is leaving, or you've already left it, and you're already entering this new life cycle. Because I have the Star card here, and the Star card is right under the Chariot and next to the Seven of Swords. So I think you're doing a lot of healing over this energy. I think you're like healing to your bare bones, looking at your own reflection in that pool of water. This is a very spiritual card. This is healing right down to your bare bones, the essence of who you are, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want from life. This is also the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So you're healing over this energy, but you're moving into a new life cycle. I have this strong soulmate connection, and I think your connection, your commitment towards whoever this is going to become even stronger and more, just a more firm foundation. I have the Ten of Pentacles here, right under the Four of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles is about commitment. It's about security and stability, union between two people again, with extended family, pets, and there's even a child tucked way down in that corner there. There's a little child. So there could be children involved. So I feel like you're coming out fine on this issue. I have the Page of Cups right under this Seven of Swords and next to this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Cups, this cup here that the page has a fish in it. So there could be Pisces involved in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is like a cup half full or a cup half empty because it has a fish in it. So it's not a full cup of love. And I think this is what was happening with this energy. It was sucking the love out of a relationship. It's no longer there. You figured out what the truth is. We've got the Ace of Swords right next to the Ace of Cups and under the Star. And all that healing, boy, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the clarity. There's probably conversations that happen between you and your soulmate. It's right next to the Page of Cups. The truth comes out. The truth is seen and exposed here. Wow. Okay, let's take out the second part of this reading. So we have two cards to start with. This is for Cancer's universe. What else do they need to know? For Cancers. What else do they need to know, please? Let's get that one over there. Okay, let's see what we have. That goes there. Ooh, the King and Queen of Wands. Definite soulmate with a lot of passion. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, the King of Wands, right next to the Chariot, you are moving forward. This is the energy of holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're ready to move forward. Definitely. But this is also, you know, all cards are male or female. The King of Wands is a mature-minded individual. This is you. And ready to move forward to a fresh start, new beginning. This is a card, this is a fire sign. So this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's. But there's a lot of passion involved in this moving forward. I think whoever your soulmate is, you know, this is the Four of Wands. Look at all those wands. I think there's a lot of passion between you and your soulmate. I have the Magician next to the King of Wands, and it's like you've manifested, and you're manifesting for everything to turn out just the way it should turn out. It's like this toxic energy is not getting their way. They're going to be leaving the scene, or they've already left the scene of your life. And this is the symbol of intuition and knowing. I think you're figuring things out. I think your intuition kicked in, and you went with it. You have all the tools here, the Cup of Love, the Pentacle, the Wand, and the Sword, to manifest whatever it is you want from life. And I know what you want. You want your soulmate. You want to be grounded in this relationship. You want to move forward into a new life cycle with your soulmate. I have the Eight of Swords right next to the Magician. Yeah, you were feeling bound for a while because you didn't know what was going on exactly. So the blindfold was on, you're kind of bound. The truth might have been around you, but you were like, it can't be possible. Is this really possible? And not believing it. But finally, you freed yourself. You're able to see the truth. You're able to see the clarity that was all around you, and handled the situation, I think, very well. I have the Sun under the King of Wands and next to the Star. So all that healing that you go through, this could, like I say, this could have been somebody that was important to you that you had to let go out of your life because they were just toxic and interfering in your relationship, in a very strong soulmate relationship. But I have the Sun here, and the Sun is one of the best cards in the tarot deck. This is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, with lots of love and lots of joy. And the Sun is shining. It's right next to the star. So all this healing that you go through this deep healing. You are ready to move forward, and you have passion. And on the other side of the Sun, it borders the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is the most passionate card in the whole deck. The Queen of Wands, holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Wherever the Queen puts her love, and this is male or female, just like all the others, they put their passion. I think there's so much passion between you and your soulmate. So whether it's gardens, whether it's animals, whether it's the people that you love, you are passionate about it. And you have actually manifested to come out of this state of feeling like ghosted or rejected by whoever this was here. Somebody was not treating you properly and leaving you feeling left out in the cold. I think they were manipulating you somehow, and you didn't really see it or couldn't really figure it out. They could have been manipulating your soulmate rather than you. And then you got it all figured out. So it could have been the other way around. But you figured it out. You're no longer in this Five of Pentacles energy. We have what you're in and going into is a Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is fresh start and new beginning. This is an equal exchange of love between two people. There again, union of two people. Lots of love here and lots of joy. Right next to the Ace of Swords, right under the fresh start, new beginning. And it's also right next to the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So this is you. This is you, Cancer. You had to do a lot, or you maybe still are. See, these swirling waters? The waters are about emotions. And what the Queen is trying to do is peek in those windows in that a lid of that cup, because that cup is full of answers to love questions. So you figured it out, and you studied. You figured out what was going on here, and you took care of it. And you manifested, I think, and I actually feel when I look at the Magician, because the Magician is actually pointing at the Five of Pentacles, is that I think you found a way to ghost or eliminate this toxic energy. You figured it out. Wow. And then I have Temperance. And Temperance is right next to the Queen of Cups and right under the Five of Pentacles. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides, though. And they're mixing this potion back and forth, back and forth. They're trying to get you grounded here. And I think they did a really good job of it. Pulling that foot out of those waters of emotion. Because remember, it's right next to the Queen of Cups. And those waters are all around your feet. So they helped you to get both feet on the ground so that you can make grounded and informed decisions and moving forward. They really were helping you and guiding you through all of this. Now, some of this is probably still in progress because this is a reading for the month of May. This toxic energy might have you've already maybe eliminated them somehow, and or they're on their way out, and things are changing. You're moving into this new life cycle. And there is a lot of love. It looks, there's so much soulmate energy here with the Four of Wands and the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's like you're meant to be together, and I'm so glad you got this worked out. So right here, I have Doreen Virtue's angel card deck. And I'm going to pull out one card for you. It may or may not go with the reading, but it's something that your guardian angels and spirit guides just want to let you know, okay? So we are just going to pull one out. Very fat cards. There's 78 of them here. It's a really thick deck. I mean, it's even thicker, I think, than the original tarot deck. I'm going to cut these and then pull out a card for you. And here we go. You have the Eight of Thought. Let me show you that card. The Eight of Thought. So you can pause and study this card, read it anytime you want. I'm going to read it to you. The Eight of Thought. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in. But that's just an illusion, just like I said. Okay. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. And that's exactly what I just got through reading to you. So, it's just a card of encouragement. To me, it's a confirmation card about the reading. So, Cancers, this was your reading, and thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.